In this video, we will see about DOM parser and SAX parser. These two processes are used to parse the XML document. DOM means document object model. It follows the tree data structure. That means it consists of root and children, or we can say nodes. SAX is the simple API for XML processing. It is based on the event. DOM parser loads the whole XML documents into memory, whereas the SAX parser loads part of the XML file in memory. We can say DOM parser is faster than SAX. SAX parser in Java is better suitable for the large XML document. We can say DOM parser is suitable for the smaller file. So these are the steps we have to keep it in mind while writing the program for DOM parser in Java. First of all, we have to import the necessary packages. Second, we have to create the instance for document builder factory. Third, we have to create the instance for document builder. Fourth, we have to create the instance for documents. So with the help of document instance, we can load the XML document. After that, we have to extract the nodes and data. As I said earlier, DOM parser follows the tree data structure. So all the XML elements are treated as a node. For that, we have to define the code for extracting the nodes and data. Next, we have to determine the attribute value. We know very well what is meant by attributes. It is nothing but it is the property of an element. And we have to determine the child nodes. Finally, we have to formulate the output with the help of toString method. So these are the steps we have to keep it in mind while writing the program using DOM parser. So when we are going to write the program using SAX parser means we have to keep these things in our mind. First of all, we have to import the necessary packages like DOM parser. Second, we have to create the instance for SAX parser factory. In the case of DOM parser, we have to create the instance for document builder factory. Okay. What about the third step? So we have to create the instance for SAX parser in the SAX parser code. Okay. In the case of DOM parser, we have to create the instance for document builder. Okay. Fourth, we have to create the instance for SAX handler. After that, we can load the XML document by using the parse function. So as I said earlier, it is based on the event. That's why here we are going to use the three types of event functions. The first one is start element. The second one is characters. Third one is end elements. The start element is used to encounter the starting tag of an element. Let me see, for example, it may be stock is a element name. Okay, wow. So in order to encounter the starting tag of the element, we can use the start element event. Okay. After that, we can have the some text. For example, printer. This is the actual content of the XML document inside the stock element. Okay. So here the characters is the event is used to encounter the actual content of the element. So with the help of end element, we can encounter the closing tag of the element. So what about the closing tag of the element here? It is nothing but stock. Okay. So with the help of these events, we can extract the starting tag of the element, ending tag of the element, and actual data. And what about the last step? We can formulate the output with the help of toString. Okay. In the SAX parser also having the function toString. Okay. It is used to formulate our output. Thank you.